So I thought of something insane about manifestation and it literally like popped something in my brain like that makes so much sense and I just have to share it with you. Okay, we all emit a frequency. We are all broadcasting a frequency. Like just imagine an antenna, an invisible antenna coming out of your head, letting out a signal, and that signal is your frequency. So when you make changes and you make different decisions and different choices and you act and start to think differently, you start changing your frequency. And your frequency is based on your feelings, how you're feeling, your thoughts, your beliefs, your subconscious. It's all of that. But when you start making different choices and different changes, you are changing the frequency that you are broadcasting. Now, that new frequency that you're broadcasting, if you keep that new frequency consistent enough, your outer world has to reflect that frequency that you are broadcasting. Because remember, right? You don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. And the only way for your outer world to change is if you change, because your frequency is broadcasting outside of you. It is you have an energy, a frequency, a vibration, and it is broadcasting out. And based on your frequency is what you are attracting like a magnet to you. So, for example, when you start doing self-love and when you truly, truly love yourself and you embody love for yourself and you make choices that show that you love yourself. You make decisions based on how much you love yourself and not the outer world, not the external world, not pressure, not judgment. You literally make choices from loving yourself and you broadcast that frequency consistently enough, like for months. Slowly, you'll just wake up one day and be like, wow, like I'm surrounded by so much love. Strangers show me love. My friends, my family, like I feel so loved and supported because like you did that first for yourself and you held that and committed to that life of love for yourself for months and months and months. And now everything around you is reflecting that to you. And you'll get readings like based on love. And it's not because of like a love. It's because it's to show you that you changed your frequency so consistently and loudly that that's what shows up in your outer world. And then it made me think of other things like, okay, abundance, right? So like if you want to feel or be abundant and wealthy, you got to think differently, you've got to choose differently, and you've got to do that consistently. You can't keep going back and forth like, yes, I feel abundant, I'm great, but then you go to pay for something or then you get a bill and then, oh, you don't feel abundant and great. And that mismatch is not you broadcasting that frequency consistently. You got to really own and be that new version of you so that you could totally emit that frequency, because frequency doesn't lie. Frequency is not something you can fake. It's not something you can do for 2 minutes and just like go back to whatever. Like you literally have to change your inner frequency, and you've got to know that you are abundant, that you are wealthy, that you are supported by the universe, that good things happen for you. Like you got to actually know that and keep that consistent for long enough to not only see outer changes, but obviously like you want to be that forever. Like you don't want to just do that just to see outer changes. Like you really want to own that and be that. It just like all clicked to me. It just all clicked. I was like, wow, that makes a lot more sense now that I have like a visual of it. So like I had to share it with all of you. Also, if you need help reprogramming, rewiring your subconscious mind more deeply, I have subliminals that I've created that I've been listening to since July that have truly transformed my life. They're on my website and link is in my bio. Go check it out if you feel called for it, because I wanted to create something that makes it super easy, like a no-brainer, that all you have to do is consistently press play, usually when you're sleeping, little to no effort at all, except just remembering to be consistent in playing it. And in time, it will totally change your mind, your subconscious, which is in charge of 95% of your reality, because it's your thoughts, your beliefs, where your traumas are. You can totally rewire that. So excited.